Like people are waking up, men are waking up, women are waking up, right? So even if they don't have this level of understanding, there's a switch that's been flipped on some level where a lot of men these days are very willing to be a lot more open and to have conversations that they weren't willing or didn't even know that they should be having with women. So I think that the more conscious we become, the more we can bring that to our relationships and start deconstructing everything that we've been taught in a loving way, to just kind of like share more authentically about our experiences and how the patriarchy has actually formed us and formed our beliefs and influenced in our lives in such deep and fucked up ways, right? Because I don't think most men really understand that. What when they hear the word patriarchy, they think, oh, she's a man hater, or oh, like it's just men who are like in charge and they're mad about that. And it's like, no, 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 it is much deeper, much more nuanced than that. And it's had an effect in every single area of our lives in all of these different ways. I'm just going to share this. I dated someone not that long ago who voted for Trump in 2016. And that bothered me. He did not vote for him in 2020. And he's now like on the flip side. But part of the reason that he, if I may be so bold to say this, part of the reason that he's on the flip side as much as he is because he has had a relationship with me. And I have never shamed him for voting for him in 2020. I've only come from a place of sharing my own experience and why I have made decisions that I've made, and just sharing stories about my life with no intention of like him changing his mind about anything. And I swear to God, he gave me the biggest compliment I have ever gotten, I think, by anyone. He said, before I met you, I'm getting teary eyed. He said, before I met you, if I had just like seen all of your beliefs on paper, I would have just thought you were one of those angry feminists and would have written you off. And he's like, but now I understand. And he's like, now because I know you, he's like, now I get it. I understand. And I don't think that anymore. And I was like, oh, I'm like, can you just like go talk to all of your friends, please? But
That's beautiful that
That's
he got
huge.
that.
That is huge.
That's
yeah,
life changing for
it's life
him.
changing. And
His
all of
life-
us have the ability to do that with another person. Even because like again, like most men are not, they're not fully in they don't get it, right? And that's okay. So we can show up and be understanding and bring the level of consciousness that we have without shaming them, without blaming them, without being like, you're stupid, right? Without calling out their money, their shadows, and saying, you're an idiot, you're stupid, you should know better. And it's like, no, 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 no. Let's like bring our compassionate parts out. Let's bring our queen to the table and say, you know what, this let's just get to know this person and get to understand where they're coming from, and then I'm going to share where I'm coming from, and then we can create a connection. And if that leads to something else, beautiful. And maybe it just leads to like a deeper understanding of another human being, and that's beautiful too. So don't give up is what I want to say to that.